Okay, I ain't no changing the view. Also washing. Okay, it says I'm on there. Okay, cool. Oh, wait. All the audio is being broadcast. I won there then. Okay, cool.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K. Go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland. They've yet to win against this squad this season. 2 games, 2 losses. We'll see if their luck changes tonight. And so the All-Star break is behind us. Second half of the season is upon us. Shaq, is this where we'll see the great teams start to separate themselves from the rest of the pack?
Yeah, I think so, but still a lot of games yet to be played. A lot can happen. It's out of your control. Just got to keep a strong mindset and work hard and just hope for the best.
But this is where the postseason picture. We're trying to figure out who's going to be who and who.
It's an Eastern Conference battle at the American Airlines Arena here in Miami, Florida, as the Heat look to work the home court advantage. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg.
Why should I put a timer on? I can't even look like a badge. Fucking low ass timer.
You look at the Cavaliers. They like their chances, but this could be a tough game for them. Facing up against a talented roster, they'll have to show that they're the better team.
And as well as they're playing, you have to consider them one of the leading.
Okay, I'm trying to get offensive crosser. I need that badge.
They are right in the middle of it.
All things lining up in place for them right now. I mean, with the postseason approaching, they're right where they want to be and playing really excellent basketball.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Kyrie Irving.
Oh man, this nigga made it. I'm gonna keep niggas in there.
Then there's J.R. Smith, and it's Kilpatrick in at the 2-guard spot. Now it's in and down to Doris
If I can get it, I'm gonna go for Conor Specialist.
One player he said they can't overlook is Chris Bosh. He said Bosh is the perfect complementary scorer. He can hit the spot up Jay and also really crash the offensive boards. We simply can't get so caught up elsewhere that we allow him to have a big night. And Kevin at 6'11", Bosh really an anchor in that front court. When he plays well, they're tough to beat.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Now here's Freak. Kicks to Wade. Unloads from 13. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
I want these niggas to miss. I'm trying to get fucking offensive crashing.
All it takes to get him in the zone.
Over to the wing. Irving against Dragic. Pass to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Irving against Dragic. There's the feed to Wade. There's Freak, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And making connections is always good in any business, and the NBA is no different. From what I've heard, Clark, Freak has done a good job of reaching out to his peers all over the NBA.
I think that's an example of Freak just having a good head on his shoulders and knowing that taking the time to get to know others in the business has its benefits.
And here they go. And it's Winslow, that time on the assist by Wade.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now, here's Thompson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. T-Wade on the wing, from deep. Can't get it to go.
See, like, I couldn't get that shit.
They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of...
Come on, pull it, pull it.
Now, here's Wade. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring effort.
Come on, pull it, pull it.
At almost 13 points a game.
Oh, this nigga's not pulling it, man.
Whiteside's checked in for
I can't get badge with this fucking... I can't get no fucking badge with this damn timer.
The Heat leading by 10. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Winslow is out there with Chris Bosh, and it's Freak in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Stolen. Here's Kilpatrick. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Olynyk. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Olynyk's got his first basket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
It's really a good picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. I mean, they're being way too casual with the ball.
It's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
Now, here's Calderon. Still getting warmed up offensively.
Oh, my God. Fuck that, I'm gonna hook on this especially this fucking this damn badge is too hard to get.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. Barbecue chicken theory. Get out of my way and eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players because
for this one, an interconference game today. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Hardy. Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was the Clippers coming out on top against Miami.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really, on the interior. from a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Ennis Cantor is out there with Griffin. And it's Ingles, and at the 3, the small forward.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Magic in Orlando.
How about the shooting percentage, though? In the low 30s. That tells you all you need to know.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal. To shoot that poorly, you almost have to try to miss. Shoot that poorly. Rarely do you see numbers like that at the NBA level.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded close and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
One player he said they can't overlook is Chris Bosh. He said Bosh is the perfect complementary scorer. He can hit the spot of Jay and also really crash the offensive boards. He said we can't get so caught up elsewhere that we allow him to have a big night. And Kevin at 6'11", Bosh really an anchor in that front court. When he plays well, they're tough to beat.
Thanks again, Doris. Passes it to Ingles. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Freak with it. Cantor covered. Wide open look for Freak. Offensive rebound.
Oh, it's like every time I try to get a back.
About as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
The shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Now here's Paul. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that one's good. Freak.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Paul outside. There's a screen by Cantor. There's a good screen. 5 on the clock. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Freak. Here's Wade. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And Reddick kicks to Griffin. It's Reddick on the wing. Fires from deep. Miami grabs the miss. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
What a luxury when you have depth. I mean, a lot of their scoring in that win came from their reserves. And make no mistake, they carry the load for that team.
Without question, the starters can't do it all game long. You need that help from the reserves, and they got it in that.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you've come to expect plays like that from him. And, folks, that never gets old.
And it's Freak missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Picked by Griffin. Here's Ingles. Wade is covering. And Griffin, here we go. Again, the Clippers.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
That's good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Paul kicks to Griffin. The feed to Reddick. Picked by Griffin. The shot no good. Nice D from Freak.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Now here's Freak. He's got 10. Hits it from three-point range. Freak's got 13 points.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers. Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here's Freak. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. And out of bounds is Los Angeles gains possession.
So a moment now to see the story on Goran Dragic. His last 10 games, he's averaging 10 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And, guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
Whiteside's checked in for Chris Bosh. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jeff Green is checked in for Enes Kanter. Paul outside. Back to Green. Wide open. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Heat leading by 4. Freak with it. He's got 13. The tray. Ingles with the rebound. He feeds it to Paul. He dishes it to Griffin. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Now here's Freak. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And great effort on the boards, and what a move.
Yeah.
That was, Gary. You just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what?
The Heat shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. Chris Bosh is out there with Freak, and it's Dragic in at the point. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Kicks to Barea. They set the pick. Griffin passes to Cantor. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
The dish to Ingles. Inside. And Cantor throws it down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And that one's good. Freak.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the 3.
Paul goes in. He dishes it to Cantor. Okay, with this break, let's run down the point guards, the most assists in the league in the past 10 games. Second, Chris Paul.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the... floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Cantor. Here's Freak. That 3 off the mark. Clippers trail by 13. Here's Barea. No good. Bosh with some nice D. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. 3 is no good there from Freak.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Barea with it. Wade picks him up. Barea kicks to Griffin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
Cantor, high post. Out to the right wing. Barea. And the shot falls short this time. The Heat leading by 11. Here's Freak. 16 points for him. Five to shoot. Good on the triple. Freak's got 19 points.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the three-point line.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal basketball. He ended with 20 points, and there didn't seem to be much.
We got to be more physical on defense.
Shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. It was just a solid outing for him, and one that every coach likes to see.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Off target from outside.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Paul dishes to Griffin. The 11-footer, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
So it's Miami now. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. And he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Freak. Freak's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Takes a 3, 6 to shoot, and the Heat. Another 3.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Dishes it to Cantor. The shot is off. And Miami the other way now.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
It's stolen by Barea. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. They double him with Freak. Cantor with it. Now defended by Freak. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Paul passes to Cannon. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Freak. Kept alive. Here's Wade. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Stolen by Bosch. And it's the Heat on the break. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Clippers trail by 20. The drive by Paul. It's deflected.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Dragic kicks to Freak. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Pass to Barea. Feeds it to Cantor. Barea dishes to Cantor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3, and the shot is good. Barea's got 5 points now this quarter. The Heat leading by 15. And here's Freak, and he has 28 points for the game. Shoots the 3. And Paul pulls it down for Los Angeles. They've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Cantor with a screen on Dragic. Paul passes to Cantor. 11 feet away. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Now here's Freak, defended by Griffin. And it's Freak missing. Clippers trail by 13. Down low. Here's Griffin. It's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances.
Both teams making substitutions here. And that concludes the first half. Heat lead by 15. And now
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the number 1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Freak. 28 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow. Unbelievable from long distance.
And Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
So for the Clippers right now, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Enes Kanter is out there with Griffin, and it's Ingles in at the small forward position. Paul outside. To the left side wing. Here's Kanter. No good. Some solid defense from Bosch. The Heat leading by 12. Freak with it. Kanter covering. And they're on the break. Ingles kicks to Paul. Again, the miss by Paul. The Heat shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Steps back and fires. And it's Freak missing. Clippers trail by 12. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Three-pointer. They get it again. Deng. Soft touch off the glass. Deng's got his first points of the game.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
And Redick kicks to Kanter.
That's the wall.
And it's Miami with the rebound. Deng's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he gets it to go. 10 points for Wade.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
The Clippers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Picked by Griffin. Paul, a screen on Wade. Redick dishes to Paul. The Clippers keep it alive. Miami leading by 16. Deflects the pass. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Griffin passes to Cantor. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Enes Kanter. 22 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
And it's important, and you can tell that he understands that in terms of getting to the line.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dragic.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Clippers trail by 14. Paul outside. Here's Ingles. He's covered by Deng. Ingles kicks to Griffin. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. All right, a moment here to check out stats for Griffin. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 8th in scoring, 17th in rebounding, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And you made note of it. I mean, his points per game. Average is unreal right now. Scoring whenever they need him to.
And let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. Point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. Number 1, Chris Paul.
And, well, rebounding isn't something you really think too much about with point guards, but he places a lot of emphasis on doing whatever it takes to contribute, even on the boards.
Yeah, in addition to the work he does on the perimeter, he's more than willing to get his nose in there and get his hands dirty in getting after rebounds and loose balls. And I think that's why so many folks around the league can't say enough good things about him.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. And Cantor over to help. Back to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Cantor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
The Heat leading by 15. Dragic kicks to Freak. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at Oklahoma City. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that number 1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Clippers just way behind.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
You know, you're right. They're not that far from being true contenders, but it doesn't look like this is the season for them to do so.
There's a screen by Cantor. Fires from deep. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Move the ball.
Paul with the steal. Tipped away. Tries to keep it alive. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Clippers trail by 17. Redick dishes to Paul. He kicks it to Cantor. Shot to end this cold run. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Freak. And it's Miami with another. Al Paul. He's got 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Redick passes to Cantor. Paul kicks to Cantor. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Cantor's got 26.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Fires from the wing, and it's blocked.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
And the foul called on Freak. Clippers trail by 17. Paul outside. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. To the paint. And then Griffin with the dunk.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Now here's Freak, defended by Griffin.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Freak with it. 33 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Correa with it. Picked up by Rivers. Over Freak, and it's blocked. Rivers dishes to Freak. From the wing. The shot is off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Green kicks to Paul. There's a screen. Down low. Withy gets the bucket.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
The Heat leading by 13. Now here's Freak. His three-pointer's off the mark.
I think he's got to find another way to contribute, Kevin, besides looking to shoot the ball. I mean, he just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter, so he's got to do other things.
Now here's Barea. Richardson coverage. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. The Heat have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Freak. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Cunningham, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Barea. Green with a screen on Rivers. Barea, the pass to Green. To the inside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The 19-foot shot. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Cunningham. Here's Rivers. He's got 9. There's the pass to Freak. Pass to Richardson. And here's Freak. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get back on track. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Gets it down to single digits. Withy's got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, Freak. 33 points for him. The 3. No good.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Chris Paul. He's putting up about 17 points, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
And he can't hit the second. The Heat leading by 9. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. here's Freak. D right on him. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for the Heat. Just 3 to shoot and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Here's Los Angeles now. It's been 10 unanswered points. Passes it to Barea. Green with a screen on Richardson. The feed to Green. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. 6 points for Jeff Green.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Paul with the ball. Picked up by Rivers. Barea, no good. The Heat leading by 7. Freak with it.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
From outside the arc. Can't get it to go. Some solid D from Paul. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. He feeds it to Green. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now just a 5-point Heat lead.
With a much bigger man guard.